Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll start off by saying I apologize for my last two streams. I was going to do a Dark Tide, but yesterday was just a day. And then Saturday was a whole thing with my I streamed a video, I had it muted, I fucked up. So that video is gone. But don't worry, I'm trying to stick to the schedule. We had to move this to today because I have to work tomorrow. But as you can see, based off of the title, we're doing Alien Isolation today. I started a playthrough on this roughly a year ago and then didn't catch a lot of following, although I didn't have a big following. So we're going to try it out again today and just kind of see how it goes. Yeah, we're going to try to go the whole playthrough without freaking the fuck out, which is tough to do sometimes, but we'll see how it goes. Couple updates. Obviously, we have some more followers. There we go. It's that direction. We have some more followers. So we've got 20 more to go. So if you guys are enjoying the content that you're seeing, let your friends know. Show it to your friends. Show it to your family. Stuff like that. Just pass it out. Obviously, you can see that I don't just stream one kind of content, such as some people just streaming Call of Duty. Yeah. So thank you, Whiskey Trail, for the follow. As well as Andrew Phil and 704 Revenge. I appreciate you guys and thanks for the support. That being said, there's not any other updates, so we're just going to go ahead and hop on into the game. Just got to get it pulled up on the screen here. And I'm back, Reed.
Oh, that's going to be fun. I get doubles up of everything now.
Doubles up for what? Oh, you're Ogren? There we go.
No, I mean, I can hear you in the Discord, and then I get to hear you again in the Twitch.
Oh, you can always just mute the Twitch. That way you're not doubled up on it.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. There should just be like a little like audio symbol. You just click that, and it should mute everything.
Yeah, I went ahead and hit it.
All right. Just a second. I'll be right back. Make sure I'm filled up on the drink.
Good times.
And we're back. All right. So for everybody on here that doesn't know, this game is set in between the first and second movie. This is Ellen. No, I think it's Ellen. This is Ripley's daughter, essentially, that we're playing as, trying to find her mother. She doesn't know what has happened to her mother. Some of the stuff is described in the game. Some of it is not. Yeah.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks.
What do I want to play?
With a little luck,
I feel like changing that.
the
You know what?
network
I think I'm
will
going to go
pick
play
me
some
up.
Kakarot.
There you go.
Good time. Oh, yeah.
This is Ripley,
That'd be a good one to stream.
last survivor of the Nostromo,
We gotta get your stuff set up too.
signing off.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm basically just here to help, like, what would be the best way to put it? Support? There you go. Not just like you and stuff like that, but I'm less concerned with.
Ripley?
I mean, yeah. I'm here to help you grow your online
I'm
presence.
Samuels.
I'm here for the
I
personality.
work for the
okay?
company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell
Yeah,
you?
sounds fine.
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out,
We?
me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Again, like I said, obviously, based off of this, she has no idea what has actually happened to her mother. So, for all you Alien fans out there, this is a pretty good game to play if you have not played it yet. I still want to do the Old Republic stream one of these days here soon.
Well, you know me, man. I am always down to play.
Oh yeah, I just got to make sure I got all my drivers and stuff updated for that.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's kind of an intensive game, despite the fact that the graphics on it, like, they're okay, but they're really not that stellar.
Yeah, they're not that good. And the fact that it slows down my, like, everything, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's kind of an odd one. But, I mean, hey, good game regardless, I suppose.
I mean, in terms of a massive online RPG for Star Wars, that's the best anybody's gonna get for now.
Until Ubisoft drops theirs, that's supposed to be coming out, like, end of this year, beginning of next year, I think is when it is.
Yep.
I don't know, they haven't really shown any content for it, which is worrying.
Then again, the way that Ubisoft's kind of ran with Assassin's Creed lately, I don't know. Maybe that's why, like, they're so focused on that they're making these other, like, weird ass Assassin's Creed games. Definitely
Yeah, I have no idea, man. They just had a leak, actually, a week or two ago, I think. So I want to say one of their executives or whatever came out and was just like, yeah, basically, we want to make a Star Wars game in the essence of kind of like No Man's Sky, which triggered a lot from me because No Man's Sky now is pretty decent.
yeah.
When it first released, it was trash.
It was absolutely dog shit. It was probably the most disappointing thing I've ever had because, like, it was supposed to be
yeah, it was terrible.
this massive game that, like, was never the same playthrough, but then you turn around and
Ah, Ripley.
there it is.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't really need
very
as much
disappointing.
sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course.
So,
His
caveat
tail-
to the film for those
She's
of you
not a
that have seen
seafaring
it.
Traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
You should probably get changed, Ripley. Verlaine will be calling us soon.
Changed. Oh, I'm not changed. Whoops. That's what I forgot to do. I'm over here like I've played through this a couple of times, and one of the first things I always forget is to actually like go and put clothes on. Out of curiosity, we're just gonna see if we can play the game without having to do it. Fuck it, why not?
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good, and I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours. You should probably get changed before Verlaine calls us.
Nope, gonna have to get changed. Play as a naked character with an alien chasing me, I guess. But he's perfectly comfortable with you walking around the ship like that.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Hey, sorry about that. I was doing NCO things for work.
Oh, what sort of NCO?
So we have a tent, an ACFT tent. It's like a big sprung shelter. It's a hard stand.
The Torrens is
That's
very
heated,
similar for an old
and
ship.
our platoon sergeant wants to work on like ACFT events tomorrow. So like spring direct carry. and all
Contracts
that
to
stuff.
refit. She pays for
And I
herself
know the
now.
dude that's on stat
You
duty
said
right now
we were
because he's my
approaching
prior squad leader, and I
Sevastopol
said, hey, is there any way you can get us the
I believe your
ACFT tent tomorrow?
contact is Marshall
So now
Waits,
he's
is that
speaking with
right?
our ops
All
sergeant
hail
major,
Sevastopol
who
and
is
reporting
also
for
our
you.
prior platoon
Good.
sergeant.
Let's get this
And
done.
I'm just like calling in all kinds of favors and shit right now, and whatever's mine. Have a good
Connor,
time.
how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors.
Phenomena.
Sevastopol Station. Is that
Because we're adults.
Looks like
Absolutely.
Punch up 74. Tight
These
angle.
days don't know shit about Sesame Street.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
They don't know the kind of life I
can't
had,
bring the
the
Torrens
kind of
into
street
that.
I was raised upon.
This is a commercial vessel.
They don't know these
St.
streets.
Clair registration number MSV 7760 calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a
Sesame
Weyland.
Street.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This waits. Colonial Marshal, Sebastopol State, serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you.
Assessments for like actual
Just shadow me, Taylor.
That would be terrible.
Affirmative.
Like, there's no way to make it as safe as the military would want it. At a certain point, they just have to go, fuck it, jump.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, they do that anyways with airborne shit.
Yeah.
I mean, did you hear about that guy a couple of years ago who, like, faked his airborne
good,
graduation certificate or whatever, and it was, I want to say it was the 82nd.
Keep moving!
And he just did, like, multiple jumps for, like, a pretty hot minute, and then they finally caught him in the back end. Oh, shit.
But, like, what did they do?
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
Nah, they did. They did.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. The Army's always wanting people to show initiative. That's all he did, you know? Maybe they wouldn't pay for him to go to airborne school, so he just faked it. So he was like, fuck it. Still, that's kind of confusing how the S1 wouldn't catch that, though, because when you in-process and stuff, even if you show them a certificate, they'll be able to see whether or not you were at airborne school. And this is the official start, ladies and gentlemen, of the playthrough. Essentially says the station's actually going to be decommissioned. They were in the process of dropping pulling everybody out, decommissioning everything, taking it apart, and selling it to give a little bit of added context as
And I'm back.
More NCO things?
Yeah. Just getting word back that we only get one lane in the ACFT tent, which, I mean, is fine considering the fact that we only have like 5 people that can actually do PT in the headquarters platoon. So, I mean, whatever. Oh, excuse me. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he wants to focus on sprint, drag, carry, deadlift, and ball throw. And, I mean, the deadlifts are off to one side in their own little area. So, I mean, that's easy enough. And then the ball throw and the sprint, drag, carry are both done at the same location, so we can't even double up on those. So it's really whatever. And, I mean, I'm pretty good at all 3 of those anyways, except for the sprint, drag, carry. But something about SSRIs make my heart want to fucking explode. So, you know.
Damn. I think I double up on It's fucking stupid.
What the fuck did I just hear?
My brother, he commented the only thing I double up on my meat. Double up on is meat for my hamburgers. Jesus, I can't talk. That's the problem. I didn't have my edible yet. Oh man, gotta take my medicine, you know?
Jesus.
I did extensive research on this too, because I was like, can you smoke or talk about pot on the stream? So long as it's legal in your state, they don't give a fuck. Buddy, we don't use real names in chat. I had to delete that.
What the hell happened here?
Not in the physical chat, at least. Alright, well, since I'm playing an alien-themed game, you've seen all the
I feel like there's a lot of... I feel like there's a really fucked up joke in there somewhere, but yes! Yes, I have!
What's your favorite movie, game, like all that? What's your favorite?
You know, I was never really much into the xenomorphs. I was always more of like a Predator guy. But,
you'd be a Predator guy, wouldn't you?
I would. Call me Father Ophelia. Oh, that was messed up. Anyways, so, like, for story-wise, I gotta give it to 2. But I will say, like, 3 and 4, while the stories were... How do I say this without being mean? The stories were not very good. I will say it was really cool to see all of, like, the different types of xenomorphs, with, like, 4 specifically doing all kinds of, like, weird genetic experimentation on them, and then 3, them introducing, what was it? It was like a dog or a cow, I think it was, for that one. I haven't seen that one in years. But it was just like, oh yeah, we're going to use different, like, biomass as the baseline for it and see how it affects the different, like, evolutions and subtypes of, like, the xenomorphs. Like, I thought that was really cool. But I definitely, for, like, story, got to give it to 2.
That's fair. What did you think about the Alien vs. Predator movies?
Trash.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so. One is just like the original Alien vs. Predator is bearable, but the second one, what is it, Requiem, is just pure
oh yeah, that was the one that was
garbage.
in what was it? It was in like based in like Boulder or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole town ends up getting nuked or whatever. Like it was just,
gosh,
and
that
it
was
wasn't
terrible.
even. It wasn't even just AVP. It was some sort of a fucked up xenomorph predator baby.
Yeah, well, if you watched through, like, because there was like a post-credit scene. In fact, actually, this was one of the first movies, to my knowledge, that did a post-credit, like, teaser thingy, like Marvel's been doing.
now.
Yeah.
Alien versus Predator did that. So it would have been like what, 03, 04, whenever the fuck it was that movie came out. They did that where like that. You remember at the end of the first one when the Predator died after it had like the face hugger son of a bitch like attached to his face, like it still gave birth effectively.
Yeah, they
when it
never
was on
ended
the
up
ship.
finishing that storyline, I don't think. I think
You know
I
what?
think
We're gonna call that fine because that movie was trash. Both of them were
Absolutely, I'm
trash.
perfectly fine with it. Fucking what they did to the, because like Alien on its own, good. Predator on its own, good. And I get it. Same
Yo,
universe
speaking
and
of
all that,
Predator-
like Predators are meant to hunt the xenomorphs, but
Yeah. Have you seen Prey yet on Hulu?
oh yeah, let me pause it because like that is obviously like no spoilers since we're streaming, but like yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
Hands
was so
down
good.
The best fucking Predator movie they have made.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I'm
100%.
sorry. One was pretty good. One was pretty goddamn
but
good.
I feel like people have nostalgia for that movie mainly because of
Schwarzenegger?
thank you. Yes, I kept repetitively saying in my head, Governor of California, Governor of California. What's his name? What's his name?
He's not even a governor anymore.
No,
he's not a governor anymore.
But,
He's no longer the governor.
but like, I feel like people have the nostalgia for that film because of him. And
well, yeah.
I feel like
Hey,
if
what's
he
wrong
wasn't
with
in
that?
that
The movie
film,
was great.
but if he wasn't in that film, how good do you think that movie? Like, remove him, and then what do you think? Because like the all around theme and plot for
Carl
Prey-
Weathers was still really good in that too.
That's true. I'll give him that. But I mean, and then you got to think about what is it? The third one where they have like the vet that gets dropped in on the planet, not knowing what's going on with him.
Oh, the mercenary. That one. Yeah, that was just Predator. That was played by Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
that one was really good.
That one was pretty good too. I'm not.
It also had Lawrence Fishburne in it.
I'm not big on the second one.
The second one, where they were in L.A.
Yeah, because it's just like a Predator LA fucking like skinning people and shit. Like,
which was dope. Like, I'm sorry, that movie was so bad. I loved it though.
Yeah, it was one of those like, God, this is horrible, but I can't stop looking at it.
Well, yeah, I have a soft spot for like cheesy bad movies though too, but it has to fall into like a very specific like niche of cheesy bad. Like The Expendables, all about them. Love it. Sign me the fuck up. I'm excited to see the fourth one. They just finished wrapping a little while ago. Like, I'm gonna fucking watch that shit on release day up here. It's gonna be great. But like then you see like Alien versus Predator 1 or 2, and they were both just like it was like it's a slog to get through those movies.
It really was. Like I went through just a couple of months ago and watched like everything, and it just I can't. Like I'm gonna start skipping them now if I do watch plays of them. But what about was it Prometheus and?
Oh yeah, Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
Yeah, those were interesting.
I've got some mixed feelings on them because I am like a very huge Michael Fassbender fan. He played oh good God, what was the name of the robot? David.
Yeah.
Yep. I loved him. He played like, I mean, whatever, fuck it. Spoilers at this point. I don't give a shit. They've been out for like 10 years or so now, so fuck it. I mean, he played a psychopathic robot very well. Like which is like weird because I mean, psychopathy for a robot is, I suppose, actually wouldn't be that much of a stretch to just like discount all of humanity is just a baseline. Like, I mean, you're a robot. Yeah, no shit. You don't have feelings anyways. But like getting to, especially actually Alien versus Covenant, when you get to see his little like makeshift, like rudimentary lab.
Yeah.
Like that was really cool. And then they have like the corpse of the woman that was that like escaped with him. And he ended up like experimenting on her, and then he like filleted her open. You got to see all of, like the parts and shit like that. Like I thought that was really cool.
Oh, 100%.
But I know a lot of people had issues with Prometheus and Alien Covenant. Like all in all, I enjoyed it, but I understand where people have their dislikes about it.
You know, they're so mad about it because everyone's waiting for, you know, when's the next like Xenomorph movie gonna come out? We want to see another Alien, blah blah blah. But all they did with, you know, Covenant and Prometheus was give backstory on like, hey, this is, you know, this is where it comes from.
There's a lot of exposition.
Yeah, and I mean, some of it was a little boring. I'll give them that, but I mean, not like.
I loved him through and through, honestly. Like again, though,
There was
like
just
you know
certain
me,
scenes
I like wordy shit like that.
Maybe it was Prometheus where I was kind of like I could have skipped through them and been fine. Glad I didn't. I mean, I've seen all of them probably 100 times over. Looks like we have some people in the chat too. So, people in the chat, what are your favorite Alien movies or Predator? Throw those up too.
Sorry, my mic was muted. This is gonna sound terrible, but oh wait, hold on. Never mind, I figured it out. Never mind. I figured it out. I'm only kind of an idiot.
Oh, come on, throw it out there for the world to see.
What, me?
Yeah. What was it?
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna ask how I pull up the chat, and then I realized that if I actually just went to the Twitch webpage, it said chat, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna click the chat button.
Yep. We're proud of you, buddy.
I know. We all know I'm not tech savvy. It's not a secret, okay? It's like your boy riding the struggle bus, just trying to get like his own streaming stuff set up, and it's mildly terrifying to me. I don't know how to do half this crap. I'm learning, okay?
So,
I'm learning.
I mean, once it's set up, like all you have to do is maintain, which is the easiest thing. That's why I'm like if you ever decide you're like, fuck it, let's send it. I'm gonna just do this. The setup takes the longest stuff. After that, all you got to do is change your stream information and then click start streaming. I know.
I'm sorry, my phone's going off. Give me a minute. I've got all kinds of work shenanigans popping off right now. It's just
good.
giving me a brain aneurysm.
I want to make a complaint to the highest authority, okay? My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on this station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors.
Finally.
You know, like to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified, man.
Calculator watch.
It's so cold. I don't think this fucking thing even works.
Which Predator? I don't.
Yeah, are you talking about the one in 2010, or there was another one in like 2017, 2018? That one had. Oh god, that one. I think that one had Thomas Jane in it too. The guy who played the Punisher in like the first of like the 2000s Punisher movies.
Oh yeah.
I think and it also had didn't it have Jordan Peele in it too? I'm pretty sure it did. That one was pretty bad. And then there was another one that came out like 2010 that had Adrian Brody in it, where they all go to the planet.
Yeah.
Like a big game
Merc
preserve.
one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough guy, huh?
That one. I mean, I don't think any of them are really a reboot. They're just more so.
Maybe our friend here is
like
just shy.
all the Alien movies are connected. None of the Predator movies are connected. Like there's no like Predator isn't a sequel to Predator 2 or vice versa. I meant sorry.
Turn around.
That's where like there's Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and you've got your prequels. Which I think it goes what? Prometheus then Covenant, or is it Covenant then Prometheus?
Ripley.
Off station.
Prometheus then Covenant.
Here.
Yeah, because that's when that's when David first gets to the planet, and then Covenant's when.
Because things are not so good here.
Predator 2018.
Something blue
so yeah,
just
I think
now.
he's talking about
Rock
the one with
this
the
whole
birds.
place.
I saw it.
The hunting ground planet, basically.
But lady.
Yeah, Oh yeah, 2018. 2018's not a It's not a reboot. It's just like its own self-contained story. And that's kind of like how all the Predator movies have gone. The only ones that have any kind of like quote unquote continuity are like the Aliens movies and then the Alien versus Predator movies.
Yep.
But all of like just the Predator ones. So you've got Predator 1, 2, Predator, The Predator, and then most recently Prey, which came out last year. And by far, like cinematically speaking, I gotta give it up to Prey. But like as a personal favorite, I like the first Predator movie the most. But you know, rose-tinted glasses, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah. And you know, if you haven't seen Prey, it is on Hulu. Give it a watch. It's a really good movie.
Just takes by.
Just how they,
It's
I mean,
quite a
they,
distance,
you know,
but
it's
we can get to the
unlike
transit through
anything
the
they've done
freight area.
before, where it was like,
But watch yourself.
it's not futuristic, it's
You
not
can get
crazy,
into
it's
all
like
sorts of trouble
a
there,
girl
okay?
ends up, you know, like it's what Predator's supposed to be about, not like sheer like overpowering strength. Like I outsmarted that motherfucker and I beat him.
Yeah, it's definitely a movie that, weirdly enough, which you wouldn't expect from, you know, like a movie series that has made its money on being action based, like it does kind of make you think.
Well, but
which
at the
is
same
kind of like
time,
new ground for it.
The first one, yeah, at first he tries to use his strength, but in the end, he ends up realizing like, okay, I have to outsmart him, not physically outweigh him. Once he figured that out, that's how, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger ended up winning in the end. And I like that's one thing I'll say, like I'll give the Predator movies that. Like they're not about like, I'm bigger than you, bam, bam, bam. It's like I outsmarted him. Haha, bitch. All right.
Come on, I don't want to stick around here long.
If Starship Enterprise actually sent Scotty on his own little mission, this is him.
Is that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances.
Did you know that the Blade series is also in the Alien universe?
Yes, which technically makes Aliens Marvel.
Yep.
Hey, don't move.
I think.
Okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John.
They're just some assholes. We haven't got time.
I
for
believe
this. Come on,
so.
Jenna.
So then,
Which would have been absorbed into Disney, yeah.
Alien now,
You
yeah.
don't need their help.
Shit.
I wonder if
which
they're
means
gonna-
that Alien Queens are Disney princesses now,
Did
and
you
you can't
fucking-
change my headcanon.
Oh no. Oh, you're like sitting there, you're in the movie theater, and you're like, yeah, man, this movie's fucking great. And then like,
And then it comes
boom,
out
there's
singing
Minnie
the
Mouse as a
songs.
yeah, just like a fucking sings a song about how beautiful it is, and you're just like, fucking, we gotta kill it. Oh no, I couldn't, dude. But I don't think. Nope, the Predator's owned by Disney too now.
Maybe I just don't fucking know, man.
Like,
I'm gonna look it up online. Like
Yeah.
I gotta take a look.
Jenna,
Like
let's go, okay?
who owns?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
Okay, so it is owned by FX, which is owned by Disney.
Why are you so damn aggressive?
Oh, fun fact! Actually, they're coming out with a television series on FX about aliens.
oh wow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out this year. Bitchin'.
Hopefully they don't fuck it up.
I mean, they did pretty fucking good with Prey. Like, let's be real. Like,
They did,
Prey
but
was really good.
Prey was in development before the Disney takeover.
That's true.
So
that's true.
the show was
Hold
not.
up.
The show was
Let me get the
after the
elevator.
Disney takeover, from my understanding.
Allow me.
Nope,
I've heard-
it's on
Space
Hulu.
Touch.
Hulu's owned by Disney Plus, which means that yes, it was during.
That's because, like, I think the reason why Disney acquired Hulu was because you can't put
Well,
Alien on
what are you
Disney
waiting
Plus.
for?
Like,
Hit the button.
Actually, no. They're working on creating a like an adults section of Disney Plus, so they can continue making like rated M content, specifically with the big push for Deadpool 3. So actually, you could put it on Disney Plus. I mean, just look at like The Mandalorian. Like, I'm not saying it's not like necessarily family friendly, but it's definitely not like child specific friendly. Like, I would let like a 10-year-old watch The Mandalorian. But I'm not gonna let like a 5-year-old watch The Mandalorian.
yeah.
That would probably give them horrific nightmares of like all the crazy space monsters and shit. But like a
Exactly.
10-year-old, you could have a 10-year-old sit down and watch The Mandalorian.
But definitely, like,
Yeah,
Deadpool
when
3,
we get
fucking.
I need to know what.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, you're
like
gonna
right
have
now
to,
they
I need to-
have.
now.
They have a setting now, so that way you can.
There's a killer.
You can
like the
set
mature
a
content
kids mode.
filter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you can set a kids mode.
I ain't seen it.
But
It's here.
you know, even still, because like if you Google
What are you saying? A psycho? A
where to
person?
watch Alien or something like that, I'm pretty sure one of the things that pops up is Disney Plus, but it's not on Disney Plus. As nice as that would be.
Yeah, so it's looking like there's a bunch of people, like including the actors. So you've got like the production team, the director, a bunch of the actors are like, yeah, we would really like to do like additional content with this. With like the Prey movie, I mean, sorry. And I honestly, I'd be kind of down for that. I really liked the vision that they did. Like the cinematography was really good, and but like you can tell that like the production values, like they didn't like sets and stuff like that. I mean, they actually shot outside.
Yeah.
Which means that they probably managed to minimize a lot of their overall like overhead costs. So I would not be surprised if this video took them like, or not. I'm sorry, not video. Movie took. Let's see, budget 65 million. Okay, yeah, that's pretty standard. Like I could see that. Especially, I bet you most of it got dumped into the special effects, like the proper special effects for like the Predator and stuff like that. Because they went hard on that. Like you can tell. That's where they dumped their budget, and I'm totally here for
You
that.
want to go and say hello? It's your funeral.
I'm curious to see like if
Someone
they
should
plan
be
on
doing
doing another
something.
Alien movie.
They are. It's called.
Oh, inevitably. I mean, they already have the whatchamashit, the TV series plotted out, and I have no idea what that's about. Like I literally just saw that.
They've been
on
very
an
silent
Epic.
about that.
Which means that they're either like really confident about it that it's gonna be a hit, or they're like, okay, we're only doing this so we can maintain the rights to it. Because I know if like they don't create so much of a product that the rights go to basically they go to market and they have to sell the rights to it if they don't do anything with it in a certain time frame.
Right. Check and see if the original director is going to be
get pretty dark around here.
in on the show.
Ridley Scott?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't
Make sure you
know.
stocked up
Let's
on
take a
that.
look.
I mean, like, you can't kick out the dude that has created this whole universe.
Be careful not to flash.
I mean, and he was involved in Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
Yeah, because I know he didn't direct them
Let's go.
specifically, but he did.
Sequels and franchise.
The banjo
This
in the
way.
background.
So it seems all pretty hush hush about it.
There's another
Alien
van right here somewhere.
23. I imagine they would probably keep him on as a creative consultant.
I would hope so.
How about you look around? We're not going anywhere until you find that van.
So, it's supposed to begin filming this year. I'm sorry.
Oh, that makes sense.
My bad. I must have misread something. Yeah, it's supposed to begin filming this year. And the last news article about it was August of last year. So, shit, 6 months ago?
I mean, still really hush hush about it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean,
Is this it?
I don't know.
Hold on. I'm coming. I knew it was here somewhere.
It all depends. It could be. It has good potential, though. I mean, like, let's be real. A lot of this stuff is really moving towards like, not just Aliens, but like anything is really moving more towards like streaming services. So that way people can pick and choose. Like, it's not just having to do with like commercials and stuff like that, but you can really pick and choose like what genre of content you want. And I'd honestly be willing to say that like Hulu has the broadest range. It doesn't necessarily always have the best content. I'm not arguing that.
No,
but I am
it's
saying
not
they
smart
have like
to
the
stay here too
broadest
long.
range of content, because Netflix is really like digging themselves a hole with a lot of their more recent, like, I hate to use this term because a lot of people can see it as really offensive, but it is pretty practical right now. Like it's very PC.
Yeah.
And it's biting them in the ass because now it means that they can't really do a lot more of the risky content stuff that's really going to like make people think and talk and like recommend it to other people. And whether that's good or bad, Netflix kind of found a little like safe space and I imagine they're probably not making as much money, but they're probably making consistent money.
Well,
So-
Netflix drives me nuts because they'll fucking put out a really good show. I'm talking like A1 sauce, not even needed on your fucking steak good.
Marco Polo.
Yeah, like they make these shows and you get so invested in the first like 3 episodes and they go through a whole season and you're like, fuck yeah, season 2. And they're like, nah, we canceled it, bitch. Like
The Punisher.
Yeah, dude. Actually, but they're I think that was because all of the Disney
That was
stuff on there,
Disney.
they had a certain amount
Yeah.
of time left before they had to take it off. So like they had to, but Disney's already talked about rebooting it.
So, and actually, if you go on Disney Plus, all of the Netflix made Disney stuff is on
Like
Disney
you can
now.
find
So, like, you have The Punisher, you have Daredevil and Jessica Jones
Yeah.
and Luke Cage and The Defenders and Iron Fist. Like, it's all there.
right.
So,
Well, and then like Agents of Shield, which was ABC on Netflix, taken off. Pretty sure that one's on Disney Plus too, which I don't know if you've seen that, but would recommend.
no, I never really got into
So that's your
into
ship,
like
huh?
the agents stuff.
So,
and I mean, let's
I
be real.
wasn't-
Like
I
for a
wasn't a
hot
huge
minute, they were just
fan.
like shotgunning content.
something.
Like
They were.
there was the there was all kinds of. There was like Legion, which I never watched. There was what was it? There was another one. It's like Light and Shadow or something like that. And yeah, it was just like a huge shotgun of content trying to figure out what was going to stick.
Well,
So,
so
I have no
Agents of
idea.
Shield was the longest running like show, which has, and obviously it's look, if you don't know, then you're not fucking with the times. But to the streamers, so get ready for the spoiler. You know Agent Coulson, how he died from Loki's staff.
Yeah, I'm aware he
yeah.
didn't die.
Yeah, no, I know you are, but like you know, like all my viewers, whoever comes in and sees us later, like,
Oh yeah,
it's him that's running the Agents of Shield, which like it gives you a lot of background as to what's happening in the MCU with the phase 1, phase 2, and I think a little bit of phase 3. But I think that's where they cut it off.
yeah.
Some of it is
I don't
boring
know.
though, because it's like when I watch Marvel, like I want to watch like my action heroes do their fucking thing, right? Like I don't want to go watch
Yeah,
Batman
and-
go on dates and have
I
drama
mean,
in
well,
his
I don't
regular
know.
life. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Everybody cares about Batman.
I mean,
fuck Bruce Wayne.
No, fuck that. I'm sorry, but like
I'm
the
just
Batman with
fucking
Robert
joking.
Pattinson is probably the best
Right.
representation of what comic book Batman actually is. You can have your personal feelings about how he portrayed Bruce Wayne / Batman, and but like the overall story, the pacing, the tone, the visuals, everything has probably been the best representation we've had of anything Batman related for the past like fucking 20 plus years. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, okay, you can make the argument that Christian Bale was a better Batman, but which was a better fucking story? And I'm sorry, hands down, it's gonna be the Batman that came out like just
Yeah.
last year.
I mean, I'll give you that. But like
And
he did a really
yeah.
good thing with the role. He almost, in a sense, reinvented the Batman role.
Yeah,
I want to
because
see
he,
what he does
like,
with the next
turned
one
it
before I
into
can like
they-
fully agree with that. But he's definitely
Yeah.
trying to turn it into something else, which is good.
Matt Reeves, the director, and I believe Matt Reeves was also the writer for it as well. Like they turned Batman back to what he's supposed to be, which is a fucking detective. Like
Yep.
they like that, and that's what I really liked was they showed the detective process. They had the inner monologues, like it was there, and that's what I really fucking like. Like I'm not necessarily watching Batman to watch him just like roundhouse kick every fucking villain in the teeth, which I mean, yeah, from time to time that's really fun. But what makes Batman is the fact that he's human, and they've gotten away from that so fucking much because they've had to put most recently, other than Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck up against Henry Cavill's Superman, which I would also argue to date is the best representation we've had of Superman.
I agree with that.
And it's just like let's be real. Henry Cavill is a fucking gorilla in a human suit. Like you can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
Like you have to have somebody who can match that physicality, and that's not to say that Ben Affleck didn't do that. Like also, like when he was playing Batman, the dude is a fucking gorilla in a human suit.
Come on.
But like it was so action focused because you had to have that level of physicality involved with all of it that you just can't have with people
We
that are
wanna
built
piss
like
him
that.
off.
Like there's no thought process behind it. It's I'm gonna kick in a fucking door and I'm gonna cave this motherfucker's skull in, and that's the movie.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I agree with that. Like even playing the Batman games, it's about like kicking ass, and yeah, like there's like a little detective scanning thing you can do to like find your objective and find things in the area that you're looking for. But
okay, go be quiet.
It's all about just like, oh, I gotta go beat up the Joker.
Yeah, right.
Which I mean, as you just said, like
next villain of the week.
Batman's cool, his childhood's cool, but like,
what's the emergency?
What's cool is like even in his off life, like the dude has like really good detective skills.
Anyone you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And like that's what Batman is. He's the world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, if they're gonna start doing any of the Robins, they have to start introducing the Robins as they are, right?
Yeah.
So if you have Dick Grayson, where Dick Grayson is kind of like he's the all-arounder, and then you have God damn it, what was the next one? He ended up becoming the Red Hood.
You checked our supplies
Oh my god.
What's up?
Jason Todd. Fuck. Jason Todd is like the physicality of Batman. Like he is the one that is like he is Batman's brutality. Like each of the different Robins represents a different aspect of it, right? And then you have Tim Drake, who is like the only other person other than Batman that the Penguin has called detective. Like it is a title of fucking pride. Tim Drake is the smartest of all of them. And then you have Damian Wayne, and I don't like Damian Wayne, actually. I don't really know what he's supposed to be other than really fucking irritating.
Doesn't seem to be broken.
How would you
But yeah.
know, Einstein? If the generator had blown, there'd be smoke.
I don't know. I feel like that's the downside of putting comic book heroes on screen is people are always just gonna want to try and exploit it for money.
Yeah, which is sad because honestly, they would make so much more money if they actually just stuck to a true blue representation of what these characters are.
That's where they're going wrong. They're saying, "Hey, we need to make tons of money from this. Let's draw in the new crowd," right? And it's like, no. Focus on your old crowd, and if your old crowd is like, fuck yeah, they're gonna spread that shit. That's how you get your box office numbers.
And I mean, yes and no. Like, I understand where, like, yeah, they do have to draw in the new crowd, but everybody knows what Batman is.
Yeah, but like
Batman
taking away the greatest thing about that character just to make it an action film.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm going at. You know what I mean? Like that's where they're like, oh yeah, like if he just goes and beats people up, like people are gonna love that action film. Fuck yeah, woo.
Well, it's like they fucked up with the Green Lantern movie too, right?
Oh my
like,
God,
okay, I'm really glad. Okay, no, we're gonna talk about this.
Okay, hold on. Let me swap to intermission because we're gonna swap to intermission and talk about this. We're gonna take a quick little break from the game, ladies and gentlemen. We're kind of going off on a tangent here, and we're gonna explore where this is going. So. Just bear with us here. We will get back to Alien here shortly. I've got a solid 2.5 hours before we even think about ending the stream. All right, so.
So when it comes to the Green Lantern, where they fucked up was at its heart, Green Lantern as a comic book character is a fucking cop. Yeah, no, you're right, Teeks. Like Green Lantern, the movie was fucking terrible. It was god awful.
Even
absolutely trash.
Ryan Reynolds has been like, I wish I could erase that.
He hated doing that movie. Yeah, but where they fucked up with it was like they tried to make him a superhero rather than a space cop, who's like basically like that's where they fucked up. It's Green Lantern is a cop, and if they would have just made him like a cop that's basically effectively masquerading as a superhero, they would have done fucking great. It would have been an awesome fucking movie, or at least it wouldn't have been as bad as it was. I'm sorry,
the
but
thing about the movies like
Go
that,
ahead.
right? Like, I feel like the people that direct this shit haven't actually read the comics. They just have some dude, bigwig, from high up at like a CEO place telling them like, okay, this is what you're gonna direct. Figure it the fuck out, right? Or like someone comes with a story.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like, and that's, you know, just to jump to a completely different box here. Like The Last of Us, I like what Neil Druckmann has done. He knows all the material, right? But he told all of
he's
the
the
actors
creator.
and
Well,
actresses,
one of
he
the primary creators.
Don't play the game. Like, because he wants them to like make the character their own, but without changing who the character actually fucking is and what their storyline is. That's how it should be.
I mean, that's fair. I didn't actually know that about it, but that actually
so
introduced
even
a whole new
Bella
lens to view that
Ramsey,
series through.
That's Ellie?
Yeah, Bella Ramsey, who plays
So Bella Ramsey came out on like a reporter thing, and she was like, yeah, so he told me not to play the games. She's like, I ended up like going to YouTube and watching some playthroughs. She's like, but I haven't seen the full game. So I think that's why, because everyone was like, oh man, she's gonna play a shit ass Ellie, blah blah blah. But like, I think
Ellie, there you go.
She's not a bad.
I always
actor.
forget her name.
People shit on her, but like, she's not a bad actress.
No, I mean, you also got to take into account though too that she's like what is she, like 16, 17 years old, something like that?
She's young.
Like,
she doesn't have like a real acting career yet.
Yeah, well, and that's
acting experience.
She
I guess
doesn't,
is what I should have said.
Yeah, she doesn't have like the history that a lot of these people do. I mean, especially when you're going up toe to toe with like Pedro Pascal, who, like, let's be real, the man has like carved his fucking niche into modern television with The Mandalorian,
right?
Like tying that back into it. Like Pedro Pascal, like he got his, I would say like his first big role that at least I can think of was playing he was in Game of Thrones. He played he was like
the prince. The prince.
He was one of the Marjories. Yeah. Tyrell. Yeah, it's not Marjorie's. Tyrell. I'm thinking Marjorie Tyrell. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, he played one of the Tyrells, where he was like a really excellent swordsman and all this other stuff, and then he got his shit caved in by was it the Mountain that did it, or was it the Hound?
The Mountain.
Either way, yeah, one of them like caved his fucking shit in.
I believe was with Arya at the time.
Yeah, one of them like caved his fucking shit in.
Yeah,
and
he's had his experience. So regardless of playing the games or not, just be like, how do you want me to act? He'll probably get it. But her jumping in, like, if people can say looks all they fucking want, but like in terms of who Ellie is, the whole like clicker
I say
joke
she's
that
done
she
well.
made was Ellie. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Like that was 100% Ellie.
The way she played it down right after, because she was like, and then like cricking the fuck out, and then she's like, okay, like.
And then they were like,
so
stop.
Smoothly.
And then they realized that Joel was straight up about to just shoot her at that point. She's like, okay, I'm done.
I fucked up. It was at this moment Ellie knew she fucked up.
She fucked up. Yeah, exactly. And like that is pure, like that is Ellie like characterization right there. Oh, yeah. And I don't know. It's just everybody wants everything to be such a perfect like copy paste. And I know I'm advocating right now for them doing more true stories to the comics, but I also understand on the flip side, like these are different actors and actresses have to make it their own.
Like,
but
these comics have been
these
around
writers are shit in the bed
a very long
over 100 years at this
right.
point. I want to say Batman actually just hit his centennial celebration or is coming up on it.
Right. So like, the generations of fans, I get why like they would be like, I want a more real adaptation, especially with the way that they're going with the industry on it.
Oh yeah.
But
they're coming up on 80 years. I'm sorry.
Been around
Batman came out in 1939.
Oh, okay. The Last of Us has been around for less than 20 years.
And yeah, Last of Us came out like what, 10 years ago? It was like 2012, 2013, something like that, right?
I think so, because we waited 4 or 5 years for The Last of Us 2.
Something like that.
The exact dates. Either way,
and you have one of the original content creators involved in it. However, I also understand you can't have one of the original content creators of Batman involved in it because he's kind of dead.
It was 1939. On his grave. They'll figure it out. Right? What do you want us to do?
Bob Kane. That's who. Oh, he was one of the writers. Bill Finger. That was the writer. Yeah, but Bob Kane was the artist.
The fan base for video games is so fucking toxic, especially when there's no, like Batman movies are backed by Batman comics. The Last of Us is just backed by some dude who came up with this really good story. Like,
yeah, it's a story of humanity, not a story of zombies. Like, right. And that's what I was really terrified they were going to do. They were going to do World War Z all over again, and I was just going to be fucking so mad. World War Z was terrible. Nothing against Brad Pitt. I love the dude as an actor. But fuck, that was a bad movie.
And they made a game for it too. The game is absolutely
and they're getting ready to come out with another one. Actually,
yeah. Like,
yeah. I don't understand.
Anybody that plays that game, I don't know how. Like, there's something wrong with you. It's just
and which is terrible too, because if you look at the original story for World War Z, the original story is so fucking interesting. It's like after the apocalypse has already swept through the world, the governments are regaining control, and it's following a reporter, a journalist for the UN, going and talking to all of like the key players and like humanity regaining control of the world from fucking zombies. So it's like post-apocalyptic, and it's like talking about how the United States like basically did a hands across America, but with guns, and if it was fucking zombies, they just shot it on sight. And it talks about how all the countries reverted to tactics of effectively World War II, where it was semi-auto precise fire, where it was a fucking headshot or you're fucking done. Like, it was very interesting to talk, and he was going to talking to scientists and world leaders and military leaders all across the world, and it was really cool. But then they turned it into like a zombie survival race to find the cure kind of a thing, and it was bad.
Well, that's, I mean,
like, fuck, it was terrible.
I think the whole zombie thing has been tainted too. People go and they play Call of Duty and they play the Black Ops.
Yeah,
and that's zombies to them. Like, nobody's seen like Night of the Living Dead, like. Where it's like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh god,
like,
dude,
that
it was Voodoo, right?
Old. Yep.
Oh god, yeah.
And so we get shit like that, and it's like, I mean, I guess Hordes of Zombies is cool if you Dark Tide, right? Like, want to play crowd control, right? Like, I guess Hordes of Zombies is cool, but like if you're putting it into a cinematic thing.
Hordes of Zombies is really boring. You have to tell a story of humanity, which is where like The Walking Dead did it right, but it was too much drama and not enough survivalism.
Well, too much repetitiveness too. I mean, the whole plot of The Walking Dead is, okay, boom, zombies, right? And then found group, okay? Found place to live. Cool. All right, we're cool for a little while. Let's build up. Some drama happens. Zombies attack. Oh no. Boom, we can't live there anymore. Some really important people die, and then just on to the next area. Like, that's base. And
but also, I've
seen all of it.
I feel like I've taken enough time of your stream.
Oh yeah, I probably should get back to that, huh?
Yeah, probably.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. One of these days,
sorry.
we'll just do like a just chatting, and we'll just fucking go off for like however long.
You just got to get me kind of buzzed, and I'll just fucking degenerate. I'll just take a whole fucking streaming service or whole stream time, and just like, fuck you, we're doing 6 hours of nerd shit.
Hey, streamers, thumbs up, thumbs down. How about a podcast, huh? Fucking might as well. Oh shit! All right, yeah, okay. Back to game. We're gonna play the game. We're actually getting up to a really vital spot too, so
gives me time to smoke a cigarette.
Totally cool with us putting that to a hold, because I'm gonna have to shit my pants now.
Expecting, I'm not even supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
Hurry the fuck up! I got stuffs to do. Come on.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off. Got it. We need to activate both consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Okay.
Ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Axel, behind you.
What?
Fuck you! Get here now! I've got the thieving son of a bitch! You bums think you can take what you want? Get the fuck!
Bam!
Fuck. Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go! Now!
Hey, you bastard!
Move it!
Shoot him! Shit, I think he's dead. They killed him. Come on!
You killed that guy!
Because he was going to kill me, you saved my life. This is about survival. Do you understand? Hear something? I hear something.
Axel?
Fuck if I got on me.
What the hell was that thing? Gotta keep moving.
Green Hot Wheels track. They don't even make Hot Wheels tracks like they used to. Can you hurry the fuck up, please? And that's my song, brought to you by me. Nothing bad happens ever, like in that scene. Like you could literally run around waiting for it and it won't come get you. However, the music makes your heart pound faster than the fucking Daytona 500.
Serving Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
I don't know where I'm going. Like, I hear it beeping, but can't find it. Alright, apparently I don't remember how to play this game. Oh, switch forward. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to run around in this game, so we're going to see what the fuck it is we're doing. I don't normally use guides, but I'm using a guide on this one. Okay, so I was going the right way.
Shit! Guys, over
hate that I can't run in one of those situations. Supposed to grab the encoder thing. We'll figure it out, guys. Just, you know, just point it out in the chat if you know what I'm doing that I'm not doing.
An access to her. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried. Easy fix. Just need to find a new data set.
Maybe she was just scavenging like us.
Do you really want to take that chance?
Okay. We find
Mario
her-
Kart DLC tracks? For, like, the new Mario Kart?
This way. She was downstairs. See anything yet?
Just gotta chill for a minute. I don't even think I've played, like, I have a Switch, it kind of just sits.
Like this? There's no rescue
Really
coming.
play it all the time. Shit.
This whole station's gone to shit. We've only done what we had to.
Doing. Oh, and wait.
Yeah, how's it going, buddy? I have returned.
Oh, I got shot. I'm gonna die.
Oh, man down. Sorry, I can't res you.
Fuck!
How useful would an
Shoot
Ogren
me?
be? How useful would an Ogren be in this universe, though?
Oh, you know, so like the biggest thing about this universe is I don't think I would want anything big on my side.
I think she went downstairs. Come on.
I'm not going down there. No way.
I mean, that's fair.
She's got your hack tool.
In that situation,
It
maybe
didn't work.
just for like
We'll
the
find another
sheer
way out.
brute
We've been
of
here
it.
too long.
Hearing things that I'm not enjoying hearing. And I don't have Nintendo Online. I got me a pistol. Bam. Actually, now that I think about it, I mean, as long as they can now, because here's the thing, man. If you think about, you know, shitty as it is, Alien versus Predator Requiem. Imagine if a face hugger got onto an Ogren.
I mean,
right?
Like you've seen the Chaos Ogrins. I don't imagine it would be much different than that.
Well, but if it's like the size of the Queen Mother, right?
But I mean, also like Tyranids in Warhammer 40k are a thing too. I know you're relatively new to Warhammer 40k, but like Tyranids are basically just Warhammer 40k's version of Xenomorphs. Like there's a whole lot more variation to it. Like some of them are like city sized and have giant like lava cannons on their back, and all their technology, quote unquote, is like biologically based. So like, yeah, I feel like an Ogren would still be a value because they still have to go toe to toe with Tyranids.
Fair, yeah.
And it's the same concept. Like it really is. Like Tyranids just eat anything with quote unquote biomass, anything biologically based, whether it's a fucking tree or a human being or some weird alien or whatever, a fucking deer, whatever the fuck. The Xenomorphs are gonna eat it. If anything, I'd say Xenomorphs are less scary than Tyranids. Tyranids are fucking horrifying. Especially since they have like a hive mind. Like a psychic hive mind. You know, I've been saying that for fucking years. I think that would be dope. Do like a fucking fire team like they did with Darktide, but have them going up against Tyranids. That would be gangster as shit.
I hear my brother making weird noises in his room. I can hear it through my mic. Or not my mic. Jesus, that edible might be kicking.
Oh god. The flight recorder.
The flight recorder? Chinkies!
What?
Zoinks.
Have you seen the new, that Velma show on there yet?
No. However, I have heard very bad things about it.
It's,
Oh yeah, HBO is doing the Pennywise
that.
prequel. They're also doing a Penguin series as well for Batman, and they're getting Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell. Ooh, I feel bad about mispronouncing his name. To come back as Penguin for that series, and he was probably one of the best parts of that whole fucking movie was the Penguin. Like especially his prosthetics makeup, like that level of prosthetics was bananas and super impressive. Hands fucking up for that goddamn makeup team. Good for them.
Let's try this thing.
Sorry, I mean, my fucking heart's having a heart attack.
That's all good, man.
It's
Edibles will do that to you.
No, it's not even that. It's just the music that's going on in the background.
Oh.
And like, I can't remember if I see it yet, so kind of over here shit my pants. Just minimally though, for those of you watching.
I mean, there's your first mistake, is you're wearing pants.
You know, I'm sure that some stream, you know, maybe naked below or in their underwear, but I think I'm good, man. I think pants will
You gotta wear those you gotta wear those old the Surge era issued diapers that they used to give to fucking like service members when they were out on like deployments and like patrols and shit like that over there in the Middle East.
Yep.
Like I had a fucking old squad leader of mine telling me about them shits. Like it was fucking wild where he would just be like out, he would just be shitting his fucking pants for like almost 12 hours straight, and it's just like a vacuum sealed fucking rubber diaper, and then he would come back and it would basically just be like strip them shits off, and then they go into effectively like a biohazard like spray down where they would just hose them down with like pressure washers and shit. And I was like, that's fucking disgusting, dog. I was like, yeah, but I mean, it kind of saved some lives. I was like, I bet it did, because I mean, you know, you don't want to get shot at while you're trying to top a squad out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Dude, did you ever hear the story of that fucking one dude in the TAC?
No.
So, all right. Pause this real quick because I might have a heart attack. So we were out at just like a regular training exercise, and I guess he felt the need that he had to rub one out. You know, the old 5-to-1. Goes to a trench, thinks he's good. A bunch of Seco dudes doing some night movement come up with their thermals on and just see this dude wanking it. He finally hears something. He runs back. Then everyone's kind of like freaking out because they're like, what were you just doing? He's like, oh, I was just taking a shit. And they're like, no, what were you doing? Weren't. He was like, I was just taking a shit. He's like, really? Because like somebody just got on battalion comms and said they caught somebody jerking it in a trench right over there.
So last time I was in NTC back in 19, we caught somebody, or not somebody, but two people fucking doinking in the middle of the desert. That shit was nasty. I was on the gun, and my squad leader / VC at the time, I see him on fucking RWS, and I lose my mind. I'm laughing my ass because I realized immediately what they were doing. And fucking Castro, he leans over, he's like, what the fuck? Because I mean, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and this dude's pissed because he's been up for fucking ever. And I just came back from a dismount mission that I slept pretty much the whole time on. And I'm like, bruh, look at this. And he's like, fuck it better be good. I was like, bruh, if it wasn't, I wouldn't wake you up. And he just sees this, like, these two figures, maybe like a K away. One of them's bent over, and the other one is just plowing them. And we are howling the whole time. Just like, what the fuck are we watching? And then somebody else reported it up on the net. And there was like a huge fucking safety stand down for it. But also like you know, images that you can smell, because that was one of them. Because this wasn't like day 2 or 3 in the box. Like we were like a solid week to fucking change. So you've got that, you know, nasty going like NTC in the middle of the desert, like rot crotch thing kind of going on, not having a good time. Yeah, it was gross.
But Big Sarge, it's my wife. I'm allowed conjugal visits.
Conjugal visits in NTC.
Yeah,
bro, I wouldn't touch anybody
in
with that.
NTC. No, that's like the people that you didn't have females in your basic, did you?
Actually, I did in both of them. So when I was going through infantry OSUT, they were all no. So infantry OSUT, it was all like NCO inserts because they was like they were trying to get like female leaders certified first.
Finally popped up.
You got to get bootied. I don't want to say the R word because terms of service, but we're just gonna say it's bootying you.
I think it's more like chesting me.
I mean, you know.
Alright, so your infantry OSUT. God, these things are so fucking creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know
so
why I love this shit so much.
Because, I mean, it's good storytelling, man. Like, it really is.
Game's fucking creepy. Alright, like, look, I don't even play Outlast.
Oh, I love those games. I'm so excited for the next one to come out. Was it Outlast 3 or 4, something like that?
Yeah, well, there's 1 and 2, and then there's the DLC for 2. Fuck, dude,
Yeah, that'd be 3 coming out then. But yeah, so we had NCOs that were reclassing into infantry that were females. So they didn't really associate with anybody, though. They just showed up for the fucking training day and went out on the field exercises with us and otherwise just pretended nobody else existed, which is fine and fair. I get that. But, like, when I went through 19 Delta OSUT, like, there was female privates. And as far as I know, nobody got caught, but also at the time, even though I was an E2, they had me over in the NCO barracks because I was an insert because I was fully MOS qualified. Like, my roommate was a staff sergeant that was in the same platoon as me. So, I mean, I didn't really interact with them. I know they got smoked for, like, literally breathing wrong, but I mean, that's what happens in basic training, and the drills hated all of us, but I mean, that's fine. They left us the fuck alone for the most part.
Right.
But if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure there was some doinking going on.
Well, we caught 2 boy and girl over at the old porta potty during an FTX.
Oh God! Oh,
Actually, give me just a second, Tim. Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. Anyhow, let me make sure my Discord's unmuted too. Yep, cool.
So anyways, what were we talking about?
I have no idea.
You know, I think that your edible's kicking in there, bud.
Definitely. Most definitely. Shit's gonna fucking get me.
Shit's gonna come up and bite you in the ass.
Use it, damn it! God damn son of a bitch! Fuck!
What?
You know, just yelling random obscenities.
Okay, that's fair.
Get in the motherfucking elevator. Go, 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 go.
What, is it getting ready to come up and booty you?
It almost bootied me. That's my new favorite term.
Is bootying someone?
Oh man. Valhallage66, thank you for the follow, and yes, indeed it is. Although I'm gonna have to delete that. We don't no personal names in games.
Oh shit! Did I fuck up?
No, not you. Whew.
Yes, it is me. I saw the message right before it was deleted. Yes, it is me. Who dat?
Yes.
Do I know you?
Hello? My name
I feel like
is
I do.
Ripley.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
I think so,
yeah.
Is that fucking big man out in fucking Midwest?
No. He's that's oh man, he follows me too. I don't quite remember his name. Damn it. Nope, it's kicking. I blanked everything I was saying. I just turned into Joe Biden.
Yeah. Oh, they said ex-wife.
Oh man.
Ow.
Oh my
Wow.
god,
Look
I
up.
just Joe Biden the fuck out of that.
Yeah, how's it going, buddy? All right, hold up. I got a phone call. Work thingies.
You're good. You go be an NCO. We're proud of you. Hooah. There's a new sheriff in town in these parts. Me. Here, boy.
Can I help you?
I need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
Nope, you can't. I can help myself, though.
Some kind
Fucking
of tracker.
finally. Now we got it.
It's been modified.
Is there a problem?
Now there is.
No problem.
It's a Never mind. That was just fucking stupid. Now's when the fun begins. With robots, at least. I mean, it's gonna be another minute.
And back.
I think before we see the alien. About to just whip some robot ass. It's gonna be a good time.
I mean, you know, unless the alien comes around and booties you.
I don't. I think I get a minute. I think I'm alien free for a minute.
You think?
No. Don't tempt it, okay?
I will tempt it like a fucking steak dinner at a fat people concert or gathering, whatever. Fuck it. I don't know. The attempt was there. Listen, I'm a few beers deep right now. You're on an edible. We're having a great time.
Oh, it's a blast. Mom's a restricted area.
Let me in. I need to contact my ship.
I was gonna say because they've seen UFOs come in and out of her. Oh, I'm done.
There's gotta be another way inside.
Yeah, that edible finally kicking you in the ass there, buddy?
Absolutely. That was the dumbest
Good
thing
for
I've
you.
said in a long time.
Good for you. I'll be there soon enough. Although, they're talking right now, saying that my med board could take a little while. Did actually recommend that I extend up here,
Yes,
which is
absolutely.
funny. Well, I mean, if I extend up here, like, there's a, like, at last check, it was like a $10,000 fucking extension bonus for staying in Alaska. So, like, I would get 10 grand, and that would, like, allow me to complete my med board, and I'd still get to keep 10 Gs. So, like, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because nobody wants to stay in Alaska, and I'm like, I mean, I'll take 10 grand. Fucking, why not?
Especially on the Army's dime, just to keep you there so they don't have to worry about PCSing you and then med boarding you.
Oh, yeah.
Mana.
Damn
head. That and
You're
the
welcome.
other day when Sam was like,
Don't you
Dora,
recognize me?
that's it. That was
Listen
game
to
over.
me. We've got to
The
reestablish
dipshit.
Replays in
Get back! I'm warning you.
Sounds like a cereal commercial. Twist his dick. Grab his dick and twist it.
Twist it.
It's too late. Oh my god, dude, this is a spaceship.
an MMA fight.
We have rules here, sir. But yeah, fuck it. Twist his dick. So, in this class today, I made this joke to a Marine. And the teacher didn't know that the entire class was fucking military, basically. And so he looks at the two people right in front of him and he was like, it's okay. It's just how they communicate. I was like, those two people in front of you are military too, dude. What the fuck? But we get a new teacher every 2 weeks.
Oh, no.
So he didn't know
Oh,
us.
well, I mean, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, we start a new class every 2 weeks and each teacher's like an expert in the one that they're teaching.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just, I mean, everyone kind of looked at him like, what the fuck did you just say? Shit. Motion tracker. Set it off. I don't want to have to shoot a robot. Not right now.
Come on.
There's things about this game that are scary that should not be scary. Or just like make you tense, I guess. Like a fucking motion tracker.
Oh, that must be nice. Always a reminder that you're never really alone.
Well, no, it's like on like certain doors, it'll be like scanning the area that you're trying to get into. So you have to time it fucking perfectly, or be like super sneaky with it. And it's just ridiculous. They did a really good job with this game, though, considering the fact that like they based it in between the first and second movie.
Yeah, I mean,
the
and
way they
honestly,
went
like,
with the
that's the area that has the most potential. Like,
oh yeah.
I mean, if you really look at it, like, there's no other potential in other areas. Like, okay, yeah, between 2 and 3, she winds up getting caught. She goes to like a fucking prison or whatever. But I mean, 3 was trash, and then
Or even
she
if you
dies
made,
at the
like,
end
a
of
game
3.
about Alien, like
Yeah.
the series like that, it still wouldn't. I feel like because of this game, it would not be as good.
All outgoing communications halted.
Except for the like super nerds that are gonna be like, we want exactly what we want.
Yeah, they want to fucking copy paste of the fucking group.
Yeah.
And that shit's kind of lame. I get where they're coming from, but it's lame.
When I have to do these like hacks to get into shit, I just feel like I'm taking that TBI test in the army again. You have to go,
Press every time you hear a beep, you're doing a fucking audiology test.
Oh my god. Hey, just look, just know now, I promise you, when you claim I have hearing loss, even if you have hearing loss, they don't give a fuck. You don't have hearing loss. I went through and like, there's well-documented hearing loss, and they were like, it's not military related, you're alright.
Well, you might not remember, but they almost didn't let me PCS from Lewis to Wainwright because I couldn't pass a fucking hearing test. I had to take 3 of them motherfuckers in the span of like a month.
But it doesn't help that every audiology clinic was shut down like all the time. Oh, you just go over to the BSB or whatever. Oh, we're closed. Go over to Madigan. Oh,
Yeah,
we're
we're at Triple Nick. Mm-hmm.
You're like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, homeboy's looking at me. Bang! Oh no, he caught me. He saw me. There he is. Go back to work, robot bitch.
Safety protocols.
Now he's back to work. Fucking thank you. Do you got any idea what Marvel's doing with the new Wakanda one? I never went and saw the movie.
No, I haven't seen it either, honestly, man. I want to, but honestly, I have Disney Plus. I'm probably just gonna wait until the new fucking Black Panther comes out on that. Like, I'm already giving them fucking damn near $20 a month for fucking Disney Plus, Hulu Plus, and ESPN, or Hulu and ESPN Plus. So.
Go away. Just go on, get. Stop to work. Just go to work. Go to work, bitch.
With sensing there's someone behind you, helping you.
That's not fucking cool. With Seeks, there's always somebody behind you watching.
Time for another beer. How many do I have left? Oh, I've got 2 left. All right, that's perfect. So I'm talking with our mutual friend over there in the Midwest that we were talking about earlier. I don't want to say his name, but so he's doing a. Can we talk about guns on here without getting fucking shit all over, or is that a violation of terms of service?
I haven't read anything on it, so don't give a shit. Go for it.
Okay, so anyways, he's doing a pistol build at 11.5 inches, and he's throwing a 3x magnifier on it, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, why? Just get a 16-inch barrel, because then your ballistics loss is pretty negligible compared to like the optimal 23-inch, which is true. Like there is ballistics loss between a 16 and a 23-inch, but like for what you're going to be using a 5.56 for, it's pretty fucking negligible, as opposed to the difference between an 11.5 and a 16-inch, on top of the fact that like a 16-inch can be fired reliably without ear pro and too much fucking damage, and also 11.5 is going to be spitting fucking shitloads of gas back into your face. I'm just sitting here chit-chatting with him right now, and I'm like, yeah, it makes for a convenient like backpack style gun, like if you're trying to like stash it somewhere.
Yeah.
But like,
I think I sent some pictures on that build.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like, I mean, like I'm not gonna stop somebody from doing whatever the fuck they want to do when it comes to firearms. I mean, as long as it's legal. I mean, but also, it's like at the end of the day, like you're losing and leaving so much on the table for ballistics when you go that short at 11.5. Like, if you really want to run the line between a fucking like a proper carbine and a pistol length build, your ideal length is going to be like 14.5.
Yeah, I think that's actually. You know what? Can't talk about mine on Twitch.
Nah, that's fair.
Never mind.
I can talk about mine because mine is perfectly 110% legal.
Mine's legal.
Ish.
Shut your fucking mouth, man.
I don't know what you're talking about there, bud.
That's.
Log and soul recording. Seegson access.
Anyways, but yeah, because I've been sending him photos of mine, and like, I mean, even mine, the one that I sent you photos of mine, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
With the
so
it's got, like,
mine's
the
not
CCO looking optic on it.
Mm-hmm.
And yep.
So mine's not magnified though either, but like also, if you can't hit a fucking target at like 300 yards without fucking magnified optic, then you're pretty much fine. It's a carbine. Like, I feel like a 300 yard or 300 meter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, target is like pretty doable with just a standard red dot and or irons.
Right.
I don't know. Everybody wants to see like the hairs on a fly's ass at, you know, a kilometer, and I'm just like, but why?
Yeah. I don't know.
And like everybody,
I think it's a hollow with a magnifier. I mean, once I got a 0, that's all I need.
Yeah, and I mean he's putting on a Primary Arms 3X Prism.
Ah, okay. Fuck.
So. For what he wants to use it for.
Samuels!
Oh, lame.
You're alive! It's Ripley!
Ripley!
This game just likes cutting you off.
We were getting worried.
I mean, that's fair.
Where are you?
We're at a transit station now. It's right by medical.
Okay. Samuels, listen to me.
You paid
it's
for
not
the game.
safe here.
You didn't pay for me.
Seegson's got this place locked
Giggity.
tight. Their goddamn androids are killing people.
That's impossible. It's contrary to primary synthetic program.
I've seen it, Samuels. I guess Seegson's got a different idea about synthetics.
Oh god, somebody's seen I nailed it.
Oh, that's what you get. Karma's a bitch.
Slow down. A creature.
It's a life form, an unknown type. Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely dangerous. You and Taylor need to make...
Taylor is hurt. She was injured by debris during the crossing.
How bad?
I can't move her. I need medical supplies. We need to treat and pack the injury.
And the Torrens?
The radio is broken. I can't contact Verlaine. We're on our own.
Shit. Okay. I'll come to you. Keep your eyes open.
I'll send a transit car to you.
Unauthorized communication. Please wait to be attended by a member of Seegson personnel. We'll be with you momentarily.
Shit.
Stop running. Get in the hole, damn it! Ah.
I mean, you gotta buy me dinner first, but alright, we can talk about it.
Oh, no. No. Gracias, though. Much appreciated. I know how to do power wires. There we go. I keep forgetting that this is like my first playthrough on PC. So.
GNR interrupt. Engaging. Stand by.
I need to start running.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
That's what I'm feeling like, man. Holy shit.
I know, right? It's like being surrounded by a horde and you're on your last health block in
And like
Dark
the
Tide.
worst,
Just shit brick.
Shit, thank you.
Oh, your health is pretty low there, bud. You should probably do something about it.
How did he not see me? Like, I was right fucking there.
Is that a bad guy?
Yeah, oh yeah. All the robots want to kill me right now.
Oh, why do all the robots want to kill you? Are they coming for that booty?
They're goddamn sons of bitches. You can't catch me,
Goddamn.
son of a bitch. Yeah.
Run.
Oh fuck, there is one down there.
I feel like you have the brightness turned up hella high. I feel like this game should be a lot darker than it is.
Yeah. It is, but I'm fucking blind, so I need the light. I got an achievement for getting not a scratch on me. I didn't know that was a thing.
Neat.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I told Kelby I want to get.
Hey there, sweetheart. Can I interest you in a cigarette?
But I told him that I want to get everybody on a Call of Duty like multiplayer game, and everyone's got to do a different voice.
We just start coming up with wild, off-the-wall voices. I mean, it'd be good practice for D&D.
I end up tending to be a little racy. That's
Yeah. We just won't put it on Twitch. Put it on YouTube instead.
yeah. It'll buff. Eve. Uh-oh. Ba.
Sweet
awesome.
Caroline.
It said Austin's goodbye. What if you're running into something?
Got that ass.
That's what that. Yep, he bootied me.
He bootied you.
He had his child fuck my face, and now I'm going to die to give birth to a shitty-looking alien child. Should have fucking known. I don't pay attention for the like goop that spreads down onto the ground.
I would still like to know how they can tell the difference between humans and androids. Is it like smell or something? Or like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, look, there's goop on the ground. You should probably not step there.
No! Fuck off!
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Leave me alone! Boy, I am not playing this game with you! Fuck, he got me. You're becoming hysterical.
My booty is tender.
Let go of me!
Oh, they're even doing like the right kind of choke too. Both hands around the neck, like they're going for it.
You and I are going to have a talk about safety. I don't think we fucking are, motherfucker.
You and me are gonna have a talk about safety. What's your safe word?
It's pineapples.
It's pineapple juice. Watch your fingers, booty hole man.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm here to ruin your stream.
Drink Baileys from a shoe.
Call me old Greg.
Fucking bitch! God damn it, dude. I was doing just fine until you had to go and fuck with me. You know, I think that maybe the words make them feel safe, you know? Like, for instance, if I were to use pineapples, right? You know, I think about pineapples, it's just sweet, you know? Stop's just like lame.
Sweet like that Bodhi.
That the alien wants. Fuck it, dude. I thought the alien grabbed me, and I was like, this is just not a good time.
I didn't bring no milk, no cookies. I'm here for man's butt.
Oh my god. We gotta go to Skim.
I haven't technically violated the terms of service, and I'm just like
you're
towing
just-
that fucking line.
Yep.
I'm having a great time.
You fucking open sesame. Look, I'm not a magician, but fucking figure it out, okay?
Station service,
Thank you.
Dixon Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanets.
I can breathe easy now. We'll be in a safe zone. As he ponders if we're ever really truly in a safe zone. Get out, boy!
Station
Ripley,
serving the San
Taylor's
Cristobal
over
Medical Facility and Seegson Synthetics.
Ripley? Is that Ripley?
Drugs are bad, okay?
Try and rest, Taylor.
How is she?
She needs treatment. Medical's nearby, but I didn't want to leave her.
Wonder if I can make a psyker look like
See what I
Mr.
can
Mackey.
find. You stay
Just
with
go
her.
around like
I'll try to repair
talking
the
like
radio.
that the whole time. And we'll have to use game chat.
What if
I
this
think it'd be fucking awesome.
creature shows up?
It would. It would be hilarious. You would get so many more fucking views. Just like link your fucking chat, link your stream in the chat, and then just start going off to Mr. Mackey for like 20 minutes.
Hey, that Moxhound's about to fuck me up. Can you come handle it for me? Oh, Beast of Nurgle. I've seen this before.
Stay with me, Taylor. Ripley's finding help.
Or you can make a preacher. I feel like a preacher would make a better Mr.
Yeah.
Mackey.
There's little time to waste, Ripley.
I hope she dies. I do. I genuinely do. I think everybody.
Why do people use safe words instead of stop?
That's why I was like, pineapples make you feel safe.
But I mean, also like
I feel like safe words are more for
There's
those
a-
people that are into like
really hard
keep,
shit.
Like keep fucking going. I don't care if I'm yelling stop. I keep going.
No means yes, and yes means harder,
yeah, the
kind
whole,
of a thing.
Consent, non-consent, or whatever that shit is.
Consensual non-consent.
Fucking, you know, words.
Shit's weird. That shit's weird. Hello, Athena. Yes, old lady.
Will be reported to the Colonial Marshals.
I hear my brother making weird noises in his room. It's kind of freaking me out.
You know what? Sometimes it's better to just not ask questions.
I don't. I've stopped asking.
Locked.
That's for the best.
You're Let me in.
Let me in!
Fuckers. Get you anyhow. If I don't get you, Nathan's gonna get you.
Hey, you! Need some help!
Who you hate you?
I need a doctor. Hello? I need it.
Bring
Oh, hey you, I hate you.
You're from man's butt. I'm sorry, that shit's just hilarious to me. We can do this the easy way or the hard. Oh, I see you choosing the hard way. I'm a warrior.
Oh, I haven't seen that show, and so isn't that on Hulu? Or
I know for a fact it's on HBO Max though.
that might have been what I was thinking because they have the whole Adult Swim line on there.
Yeah.
I'm closing the vent behind you. Just reset.
I feel like they're using the light from Jurassic Park. T-Rex eye.
I'm rewatching Mandalorian because the new season's coming out in a little over a month.
You're not catching us at our best.
Right.
So much
Even know when it
watch.
released.
March 1st.
Nice. I'm definitely pretty. I wish that they just dropped The Last of Us all at once. Kind of glad they didn't because then it'd be like, one and done. I would not sleep till it was.
You would just binge all of it until it was completed. Yeah, I feel that. I would do the same
would.
exact thing.
But
oh yeah,
however,
me too.
The trend that I'm
I'd be
noticing,
popping my Prozac the whole time just to stay up.
what I'm noticing with it though is that they said that the first season is going to be the first game and the second season will be the second game. If that's how they're going to run it, there's going to be a lot of fucking episodes for season 1 then. Because, like, there's been 2 hours worth of show, if you even want to really call it 2 hours, because there's credits and, the intro scene and all that shit.
I mean, let's average. So the first episode was like an hour and some change, and the second one was a little bit less. Let's say there's 2 hours-ish worth of content. So if they continue on with the averaging of about, give or take, an hour of content per episode, I mean, if you do 12 episodes or even 10 episodes, like that's a good amount of content for the first game.
Since they're going in so much detail with it,
1 and 12 hours.
Well, you can get to exactly where they're at within an hour of playing the game. So it's like, an hour of gameplay for basically 2 hours. That tells me that they'll probably have at least probably close to 15 episodes then. Because they're even going in more detail. So
maybe not. I mean, I'm also sure for a fact that it kind of depends, right? Like, are you playing the Ellie prequel thing that they released as DLC after the first one, or are you doing purely the first game?
I think they're going to, from my perspective and what I'm seeing, I think they would probably factor that in as like nightmares that Ellie has throughout the season.
I mean, maybe, but also, like, I would really like to see it all done in one shot, like just like they did it with the game, whereas like a DLC where it's like you get to see how Ellie becomes infected.
Oh, do like all the episodes, and then that's like the last episode of the season, that kind of
or
thing.
Because it was between, I guess in this case it would be between episodes, so you could do it like, let's estimate it at like episode like 12.
Yeah.
And then be like have episode 12 or 13, just that entire episode being like how Ellie got infected. And that's a whole fucking episode right there. Like, I feel like that's a pretty solid, reasonable expectation, is like an entire episode of seeing how Ellie got infected. And then that would allow them time to set up for episode whatever the fuck after that, like 13, 14 or 15, whatever the fuck, wherever they decided to do it.
Yep.
I would have to put it before that though, because like the last bit where they're in, where is it? Wyoming, whatever the fuck it is. When the spoilers, if none of you've played it, but you're watching the fucking show, when Joel gets fucking shot and he's not infected, but he gets an infected wound. Again, not like infected with like the fucking cordyceps, but like he just gets like an infection because he was fucking shot. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's gonna have to be like the last like quarter of the series right there. But you could also, again, take an entire episode. You could make it episode-ish, 11, 12, or 13.
Yeah.
And then the last couple of episodes of them going up against, what's his fucking nuts? Goddamn, whatever his fucking name was. And then leading that into them going to Utah.
How do we get there?
Right.
Do I look like I'm in any fit state? I need your help and you need mine.
I don't want to help you.
You find the passcode for the service elevator,
The
and then
medicine.
I'll come down to the hospital with you.
Get fucked,
okay?
nerd.
Passcode?
Yeah. I can direct you from here. Morley or Lingard would have had the new passcode. Morley's office is your best bet.
I got 3 rounds. Yeah. Oh, there. Beers with the boys. That's not a bad idea, though.
Just like get me kind of buzzed and trigger me with some nerd shit and let me go for like 2 hours. I feel like it could make money.
That and like, I feel like most of us could probably hop in on that, and you know there could be multiple streams going for that. Like,
Oh yeah, for
that's gonna
sure.
be some fucking content. Open a sesame. Look, magic. What? It's just here. Open a sesame.
Well, I mean, if you aren't looking at the Discord, I understand you're playing a game right now. But it looks like Brownie Scout is up to do a podcast eventually where we just start and get blitzed to talk about dumb shit. His words verbatim.
Keep moving. The area you're in was for our more unstable patients.
Except for Man. Man is not allowed to join us.
Just tell me where to go, Carl.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're all long gone. No, wrong way.
Just,
I mean,
Whiskey Trail is, you know, who, and then just,
Found I was locked out. I can't possibly be expected to
Hey You is good for me. I don't know.
privileges. I have patients who will relapse without that
We're about
medication,
to encounter
particularly
things.
when things on the station are
Just
so precarious.
being honest with you guys, I could be one of those douchebag streamers
That's right. Along that corridor.
intentionally freaks you out more.
And for the record, I do not have a problem. Coleman out.
Fell in my ass. I mean, I guess if we ever wanted Bannon to, you know, be kicking it, we could always have someone there to just automatically have the best argument against it, even if there is none.
no, see, it wouldn't be the best argument. He would just start screeching and yelling and just disrupting everything and just making it incoherent as fuck. Which could be funny, but like he consistently does that, and I feel like it would get really irritating after a while.
Yeah.
Warning. Medical facility.
I like the kid, but damn.
Detected. Warning.
Relax.
Medical
I'm
facility.
just trying to find out what that is. You focus on finding that keycard.
Shit.
Bitch. Bitch. I want to play these games. I really don't. Of course, it's all the way back there. God damn it, power's off. No, 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 no. Fuck. Shit. Oh my god. Dear God. It's a split between probably Zelda and The Last of Us and God of War. Would be a split between those. The new one, Ragnarok. One ugly motherfucker.
Sorry about that. I had to go get some dinner. You mentioned stroganoff earlier, and I remember I had leftovers in the fridge.
Go home. You are not wanted here.
It's coming to booty you.
Open sesame! No! Mad doggy! It's bullshit. I'm not giving you any Scooby snacks. I get tripped up here every fucking time because this is the first real time it chases me. Get in, damn it! Fucking shit! Just gonna take a breather, folks.
Morley.
We're getting there. Yeah. It's true. Oh yeah, that's just such a... Oh, fuck, that section. Goddamn terms of service. Get in the goddamn locker. It's the motion tracker. We're gonna try something new. Oh man. We get all the way back to that. So if we cut through to the right, that door's locked. Shit, we gotta cut back through the way that we came, I guess. No, we shouldn't have to. There's no fucking way. I can't even fucking leave the damn room, dude. Go, 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 go! You're gonna get me. It is. It's gonna booty me. I'm trying to see if there's a fucking pattern to it. Add a little time. Closer, probably just scanning. Fuck you guys. Above me. in. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we end the stream tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to everybody that has watched currently and that comes afterwards and watches. We'll be on again next Thursday for The Last of Us. Hopefully I fixed the fucking issues I was having from last time. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys on Thursday and enjoy your night.